Hello, let's do solving systems of equations by substitution. Okay, I have a problem written up here the way that you would see it in the textbook. So generally they're stacked, the equations are stacked one above the other. This one is 3x plus y equals 2 and negative x minus 3y equals 6. All right? I often like to rewrite them next to each other. So if I look in the textbook and this is what it looks like, or on the worksheet or whatever, then on my paper, I would write 3x plus y equals 2 and negative x minus 3y equals 6. Okay, so now I've written them next to each other. What I'd like to do is put them together by substitution. In order to do substitution, I need one equation that is just a variable equals, right? Just x equals or just y equals. So I need to isolate that x or that y. As I look at these two, this one would be easy to do, right? I could subtract 3x from both sides and get to y equals. This one, not bad either, right? I could add 3y to both sides, and then I'd have negative x equals, and then multiply that by negative 1. Let's just take a look at that just in case you decide to do that on an equation. So let's do that. Let's do plus 3y, and I'm going to tuck that in front. So I have negative x equals 3y plus 6. And then I need to multiply by negative 1, multiply by negative 1, multiply by negative 1. So I have x equals negative 3y minus 6. So now I have something to plug in for x in the other equation. So I'm going to take this negative 3y minus 6 and plug it in for x over here. Let's do that. So I'm going to use parentheses. I have 3 times negative 3y minus 6 plus y equals 2. Great, let's do it. Distribute negative 9y minus 18 plus y equals 2. So negative 8y minus 18 equals 2, right? Plus 18, so negative 8y equals 20. So y here is going to equal, let's reduce 20 over 8, divide by 4, so that's going to be 5 over 2, so negative 5 halves, right? Did I do that right? Negative 8, so that equals, divide by 4 is 5, divide by 4 is 2, right? So negative 5 halves, great. So now I need to plug in that y value and see what we get. So if I go in and I take this and I'm going to put it into, I guess I'm going to put it into this equation so I don't need to multiply that negative 5 halves. That's going to be 3x plus y, which is going to be minus 5 halves, equals 2. So 3x equals, let's add 5 halves to both sides, which is 2.5. So now I've got 3, or if I think of this 2 as 4 halves, right? So 4 halves plus 5 halves is 9 halves. Are you following me here? Can you see? Let's see. So 3x equals 9 halves. Divide by 3, which is the same as times 1/3, right? Divide by 3 is the same as times 1/3. So reduce those. So those cancel, so I have x equals 3 halves. So let's see if I'm all over my board here, but if I come over to a solution that is a point, then x equals 3 halves and y equals negative 5 halves. And there is the solution to this system of equations.